Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Michas, and I'll be presenting about philosophy today. What is philosophy? Why is it important? Why do we have to study it? What are the benefits of studying philosophy? And ultimately, what is the goal of philosophy?
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Michas. I'm a student here at Vanier College in the Law and Society major and honors social science. I am the founder and the president of the Vanier Philosophy Club. Today, my talk is entitled Philosophy and Appreciation of Human Knowledge. I'll be talking about how philosophy is an important subject and what the benefits of studying philosophy are. First, what is philosophy? Philosophy is basically the study of human knowledge. It is, as in Greek, to be a philosopher is to be a friend of knowledge, to be a friend of wisdom. And therefore, philosophy is a regroupment of different types of human knowledge, whether it's from the sciences, from the social sciences, from law. That is why there are several branches to philosophy. There is legal philosophy, there is psychological philosophy, there is the philosophy of science. There are several different approaches to philosophy. There are different schools of thought as well. The main idea in philosophy, at least the idea that I champion very much in philosophy, is the idea of the Ionian enchantment. That is quite an old idea, going back to ancient Greece, but it was further championed by individuals such as Diderot, who wrote the first encyclopedia. The idea of the Ionian enchantment is the idea to regroup several fields of knowledge together, like an encyclopedia does. It is the idea that human knowledge can be found from one source, that, for example, science, mathematics, engineering, physics, chemistry, law, psychology, sociology, philosophy would all be regrouped in the same category as sort of an appreciation of human knowledge. And that is the Ionian enchantment. It is the urge to unify all fields of human knowledge. And philosophy does just that. Why is philosophy important? The study of philosophy offers multiple benefits. First of all, it offers the opportunity to formulate one's worldviews. There are several different philosophers. One could get a more individualistic philosophy from individuals such as Ralph Waldo Emerson. One could be more minded for the collectivity, as Socrates points out. Other philosophers point to different economic theories, for example. You have individuals such as Adam Smith, who championed capitalism. Same thing for for Dr. Milton Friedman, also for individuals such as Thomas Sowell. On the other hand, you have others who champion socialist worldviews such as Karl Marx, John Maynard Keynes, and others. It offers the ability to understand what different theories exist in the world and to adopt the one that one feels most comfortable with. And it also allows, on the same note, to understand the opinions of others. And that very much philosophers such as St. Thomas Aquinas pointed to that, the importance of understanding and of being empathetic with others, the importance of considering others on the same basis as ourselves, the importance of realizing that another person's opinion is just as valid as our own opinion. As St. Thomas Aquinas notes, and through his practices of citing other scholars of different backgrounds, he notes that it is important to respect other individuals, no matter what their opinions are. And so in studying philosophy, one can understand the opinions of others and value those individuals, leading to a better social existence, a better social condition where individuals can agree to disagree when disagreements arise. Philosophy also allows one to develop a sense of maturity. It allows one to sort of study what other thinkers before them, thousands of years past, others more recent, have thought about the world. And in that, it gives one a sense of humility, a sense that there are others in the world who have expounded various theories, and to sort of subscribe to those theories. In that sense, it allows one to sort of cultivate a sense of humility, a sense of maturity, because through the study of various different ideologies, philosophies, notions, dogmas, one sort of understands what has been said in the past. And in understanding what various theories exist about various problems in the world, one understands the idea that to contribute to society, one needs to formulate other theories of their own. So in that, it develops a sense of maturity, a sense of understanding of the opinions of others, and a sense of understanding that one needs to formulate their own opinions, sometimes according to those established philosophies, sometimes different beliefs. On the same note, it allows one to develop a sense of perceptiveness, a sense of sort of to contextualize where one is, the ability to understand one's condition, the ability to understand what functions around one's sort of existence. For example, the COVID-19 pandemic has taught many individuals how fragile life is, and that is something that has been highlighted by several philosophers in the past. Uh, in studying philosophy, one is able to make links between several things and to be able to perceive things in a different way, in the way that others have perceived, and in perceiving it in a way that a certain philosopher has perceived it in a way that other philosophers have perceived it. Therefore, one is sort of adopting various forms of perception to a single problem, and therefore one is able to expound various theories to reach the ultimate truth about a certain situation. On that same note, it allows for an amelioration of critical, analytical, and methodical thinking. In philosophy, there are several steps to establish a notion, as, for example, John Stuart Mill conducts a step-by-step explanation of various existences in society, a step-by-step analysis of how the notion of harm is to be expounded. Other philosophers, such as Aristotle, had step-by-step analyses. It sort of teaches one to take the step-by-step approach of adopting an organized, methodical approach to solving a problem. It also allows one to think analytically, think critically, think that to not perhaps take things at face value, to understand the problems, perhaps the problems that are hidden, to understand that there are complex issues attached to a specific issue, that things are perhaps not as simple as they seem, and on the other hand, that perhaps other things are complexified for no reason. So in that sense, it allows one to sort of situate oneself compared to a problem and to adopt a methodical approach, a step-by-step analysis into solving a problem. And of course, aside from all those reasons, it obviously offers the ability to conduct conversation with others, the ability to be a well-read person, the ability to string up a conversation, string up a colloquy with somebody else on a relatively easy way, because in knowing more knowledge and knowing more theories and being better read, it is easier to be more at home with various types of individuals, and therefore it is easier to sort of network on that basis. And as a conclusion, through the study of philosophy, one can develop one's perceptiveness. Philosophy allows for the understanding and appreciation of human knowledge. Philosophy is, in the end, a study that regroups several fields. It regroups the fields of the sciences, the fields of the social sciences, and it tries to find harmony between. That is the Ionian enchantment. It is the idea that human knowledge can only be complete when all the fields of knowledge are overlapping between each other and are collaborating together. And philosophy allows that. The idea of the philosophy is to adopt a methodical approach, an analytical approach to solving a problem, an approach which is grounded on logic, which is grounded on a method, to take a step-by-step approach, to not speed things up, to take one's time in analyzing a problem within a certain context, within a certain social context, within a certain economic context, within a certain specific context. And in that, one is able to understand the importance of that problem. And through the study of philosophy, one does not only learn what previous philosophers have said, what current philosophers are saying about society and about the world. One is also able to develop one's own worldviews. One is able to agree or disagree with certain ideologies. And in studying previous philosophies, one is able to also see where other individuals are coming from in their theories and in their ideologies. And therefore, one is able to be a better human being by understanding others, by understanding the differences, and by understanding that one philosophy is as valid as the other, but certain philosophies are more rooted through the methodical approach. That a philosophy is an approach that has been based on a methodical understanding of a certain problem. And through that, philosophy is very important because, as has been indicated, philosophy allows one to contextualize a problem, to take a moment, to pause, to realize that that problem is an issue, to realize what other issues are attached to it, and to finally try, through what one has read in the past, try and approach the problem in a certain way in order to find a solution, in order to find a truth, in order to enhance humanity. And for that, philosophy is an absolutely essential study, as an absolutely essential field, and it is very important to study it. I thank you for listening to me. I hope you enjoyed the presentation, and I hope to see you again. Thank you.